Welcome to Medicare for All Explained. This podcast will enlighten our listeners and dispel the distortions that surround Medicare for All. Medicare for All Explained is produced in collaboration with Physicians for a National Health Program and is hosted and produced by Joe Sparks. I'm your host, Joe Sparks. This is episode 132, The Top Economic Worry. The United States healthcare system is number one in several areas. We have the most expensive healthcare system in the world. We have the highest or the worst maternal mortality rate and the highest infant mortality rate of any wealthy nation. Of course, being number one is not always a good thing. Now comes this new fact. The top financial concern for U.S. households is paying for healthcare. 66% of Americans are worried about paying for healthcare, according to a survey by KFF. Healthcare topped other necessities, such as food, utilities, transportation, and housing and rent. This concern will definitely affect the upcoming midterm elections in November. According to the survey, quote, more than 3/4 of Democratic voters and independent voters say healthcare costs will impact both their decision to vote and which party's candidate they will vote for in the election, end quote. And about half of Republican voters expressed the same sentiment. In addition, quote, 2/3 of Democratic voters and more than 4 in 10 independent voters say healthcare costs will have a major impact on their 2026 voting decisions, end quote. So how do we end the concern about paying for healthcare, Medicare for all? Sadly, I doubt the politicians will listen. They will continue tinkering with the current U.S. healthcare system by applying patches that won't work. A retired doctor described it this way. Trying to patch our current healthcare system is like trying to fix a flat tire by cleaning out the ashtrays. I think that analogy is too gentle. A more accurate analogy would be it's like trying to rebuild an engine by cleaning out the ashtrays. However, I think we need to do even more than rebuild the engine. We need a whole new car, and we get that with Medicare for all. I will say this to any politician who is listening. If you want to increase your chances of winning your election, support Medicare for all. I will repeat that. If you want to increase your chances of winning your election, support Medicare for all. It's way past time to end the public's anxiety about healthcare costs with Medicare for all. Thank you for listening. You have been listening to Medicare for All Explained. Remember to tell your family, friends, and colleagues about this podcast. Information about Medicare for All Explained can be found at our website, medicareforallexplained.org. The music for this show is Super Bubbly by Jesse Spillane. The logo was created by Lily Sparks. Thank you for listening.